My last job, I guess it paid the bills. This pays more for using the same skills. At first we hound you, then we put our arms around you.
An administrator found out about this incident between a juvenile and a juvenile detention officer. The affidavit points out that the officer, Jonathan Hines, who is currently 26 years old, was supposed to be plunging a toilet for the 17-year-old. However, the juvenile reported to He stated that Hines put a shoe on his door and that Jonathan had sex with him in the middle of his cell. After receiving this report, the detention staff filed an Office of Client Advocacy, and it's all included in the affidavit. He also reported that it was Hines' first day in Unit A. He transferred from Unit C. There have also been 7 juveniles who say they felt uncomfortable with him around.
God knows what the team is doing with just Farmer Fran watching them.
Hines was arrested after video evidence showed him letting a resident into the second cell on the left. I spoke with one sheriff in Green Country about this incident, and he says he doesn't hold the agency responsible for that bad hire because they do everything they can to keep that bad apple out of a good organization.
You say it was an accident?
Yes.
We see corruption, across the country in these facilities like this, and
Sergeant Matthew Waltman, a former resource officer at Mannford Public Schools, is now accused of engaging improperly with a student. I called the Mannford Police Department earlier today. The police chief told me they couldn't release much information because OSBI is on this case that involves one of their police officers. But he did share that inappropriate interactions were going on between Waltman and a current high school student. One anonymous Mannford resident claims that he has been grooming kids for at least the last 6 years.
Yoda, isn't it true you knew of these abuses in 1977?
Know about sex with boys. Yoda did not. Tired Yoda is. Resign he will.
After 27 years with Tulsa police, for those serving as police chief, TPD Chief Wendell Franklin announces his retirement from the department.
Yeah, good day, Columbus. Mackenzie Richmond joins us live now. Mackenzie, this came as a shock to the community.
He would hang out with the high schoolers constantly. He would have them in his patrol car. He would, invite them over to his house. Just very inappropriate behavior. He's known some of these kids from at least the time they got into high school to the time they graduated.
OSBI released information shortly before 3 p.m. today and stated, during the investigation, it was learned that Waltman engaged improperly with a student, including providing alcohol to a minor while employed at the school. Based on the information gathered from this case, OSBI special agents arrested Waltman on the evening of March 5th. Waltman was booked into the Creek County Jail on charges of first-degree rape and providing alcohol to a person under 21 years old. One Mannford resident told me what allegedly happened that night.
Oh! Get down, do you?
Yes, I sure do.
Good blow this is. Horny it makes me.
This kid woke up on the couch and his pants were pulled down and his back was wet, and I think he thought that he had been raped, and then I'm pretty sure he came forward about it at the school, and then the school kind of took action after that.
Sergeant Waltman is currently on administrative leave for the Mannford Police Department until further notice.
Oh, Manny, I'm gonna give you a paid vacation.
Mace. Question here. Mace, do you feel that the Jedis who committed these kind of crimes deserve to die?
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Did you have to act so mean? Don't you know you're a human being?
You have chosen to be the enforcement mechanism for the law. You have sold your soul for a paycheck.